Thank you for your interest in becoming a Haliotis helper. This is the first video of our training guide to teach you everything you need to know. My name is Nancy Caruso, and I am a marine biologist. A marine biologist studies life in the ocean. I do projects that help animals and algae in the ocean that are disappearing. And I'm so happy that you want to be a Haliotis helper because we need your help. In this video, I'm going to explain what a Haliotis is, why they're important, and why we're trying to help them, and then how you can help. So let's jump right into some science, shall we? First, we're going to talk about common names and scientific names. Did you know that science actually has its own language? It's a universal language that everyone in the whole world speaks, no matter where you're from. Now, all living things have a common name and a scientific name. So the common name of this animal is, right, cow. What's the common name for this animal? Right, cat. But it also has a scientific name. For the cow, its scientific name is Bos taurus. And for the cat, it's Felis catus. So no matter where you go in the world, whether it's China, Russia, Spain, or Greece, scientists use the scientific name, and it's always the same no matter what language you speak, because science has its own language for all living things. What about this animal? What do we call them? Well, their common name is human. And do you know the scientific name for the animal that is human? Yeah, you probably know this one. It's Homo sapiens. So remember, no matter where you go in the world, you can speak that scientific name to a scientist and they'll know exactly what you're talking about, no matter what language they speak. This is a snail that lives in the ocean. Its common name is abalone. However, its scientific name is Haliotis fulgens. Say it with me. Haliotis fulgens. Haliotis fulgens lives in the kelp forests and tide pools along our coast. It eats algae and keeps the rocks clean and tidy. They are like the gardeners, you could say, of the ocean. This is a live Haliotis fulgens. You can see it here has a hard shell that covers its soft body with little tentacles sticking out, which it uses to feel around for its favorite food, algae. Here are some pictures of its soft body underneath the shell. This one is laying upside down, showing us what it looks like. And this one, you can see its tentacles hanging down from the bottom of its shell. Here is a picture of a beautiful Haliotis shell. This one has died and left behind its beautiful shell. Do you see this section right here in the center? That's kind of a scar. Well, that is where the soft part of the Haliotis or abalone connects to its shell. And once it's died, then the meat of that animal is all gone and we're left with just the gorgeous green-blue pearlescent shell. 100 years ago, it would have been very easy to find an abalone. There were so many, they would be piled up on top of each other at the beach. But once humans, or Homo sapiens, started eating them, it did not take long for the abalone to disappear. And now, it's very hard to find them. But that's where you come in. You can help us find abalone and their shells. Would you like to become a Haliotis helper?